So let's change this model so that we have social login buttons. We'll have to make these edits in our HTML. So let's find where this modal is. It's right here. Let's change the text right here to be authenticate. This will be our title. So it'll be right here. Let's also make the text centered. We can do that with a CSS class from Bootstrap called text center. Now let's change the body of this modal, which is right here. We'll add 4 columns that are equal width. The first column will just be a buffer. So this will be a buffer, and then we'll create 3 more. And in the second column, we'll add a button. And when this button is clicked, we'll run this JavaScript login function. I'll get into that into more detail later. So we'll give it an ID, and the class, we're going to make it an icon. So that's this I tag. And in Bootstrap, if we go to their components, we can see they have icons. But I didn't really love any of these, so I'm going to use Font Awesome's icon set. With Font Awesome, we can easily search. And here we can just add this class to our HTML, so it's super easy. So here we'll add the class they tell us to, and we can close that. And I'll also add some text just so that the user knows what I'm referring to. Finally, we need to add in the CDN to our HTML index, and we can put that right here under where we have all the Bootstrap. And that just lets us link our index HTML to the Font Awesome icon set. So save it, then we'll restart the server, and we can refresh our page. Now if we type in this message box, we can see our icon, but that's tiny. So if we go back to Font Awesome and look in the examples, we can see there's different sizes. So let's enlarge ours. We'll have to go find where our icon is in our HTML, and we'll just add this code to make it bigger. Now if we save this and restart our server again and refresh, we can see that looks way better. So now we can add Facebook. So let's find the icon in the search. Great. So back in our HTML, we can pretty much copy, oh, wait, I can see a typo, let's fix that. Now I can just copy and paste this into the third column, and we'll just change these Twitter tags to identify with Facebook. We'll save that. And when we refresh, so I don't love the look of these buttons because I kind of feel like the bird is too fat and the F is too tall. So I'm going to change these into square icons so that it'll look more consistent. So back in Font Awesome, I'll redo the search for Facebook. And we can click on the square one, and I can see all I need to do is to add dash square to my class, and I'll do the same for Twitter. So we can save that, refresh the server, or reset the server and refresh the page. Awesome, so that looks way better. The only thing is that the buttons aren't really centered and the text under the buttons aren't centered. So let's fix that now. So back in our HTML, we'll just remove this column because everything's kind of pushed to the left. And we'll also add a class to center the text for our body. Now, if we save that, restart the server, and refresh. Awesome. So everything's centered. It looks really good. And our HTML CSS is all done for this modal, and now we can focus on the functionality.